Avoid the long lines and renew your vehicle registration from the comfort of your home, quickly and hassle-free. Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving straight into exactly how you can navigate the Virginia Department of Motor Vehicles online system. Look, if you've ever dreaded that annual chore of updating your car's tags, this is absolutely for you.
And you really don't just have to take my word for it. Listen to DMV Commissioner Gerald Lackey. He says you can save yourself time and money by renewing online, asking, why visit DMV when you can renew from the comfort of your own home? It takes less than 5 minutes to do. 5 minutes, literally. That is a massive upgrade from driving all the way down to an office, taking a paper ticket, and just waiting around. This validates everything we're going over today. The Virginia DMV actually wants to make this easy for you.
So, let's get right into it. Here is a quick look at our agenda for today's explainer. We will start with an introduction to online renewal, cover exactly how to prepare, walk through a step-by-step guide, share some pro tips and common issues, look at payment and confirmation, and finally, wrap up with troubleshooting and official support.
All right, Section 1, Introduction to Online Renewal. It's time to bypass those DMV lines.
Think back to the old days. Renewing a registration meant factoring in travel time, sitting in a crowded waiting room, and dealing with physical paperwork. Well, now, it is a completely seamless digital experience. And what's really amazing is that your vehicle registration is just the tip of the iceberg. Did you know the Virginia DMV portal currently offers over 50 online transactions? It's true. They've built this incredibly user-friendly interface so you can handle almost all of your essential admin tasks from literally anywhere. Whether you're lounging on your couch, sipping coffee at a cafe, or just on your lunch break, you can get it done. It's a total game changer for how we interact with state services. Moving right along to Section 2, preparing for your renewal. Let's gather your required documents. Okay, here's the secret to actually keeping this under 5 minutes. A little bit of upfront prep. You absolutely do not want to be mid-session, racing against a website timeout clock, frantically digging through your glove box for paperwork. So the most crucial thing you can do is have these exact items ready before you even open your web browser. You're going to need your vehicle title number and the last 4 digits of your VIN. You can usually just grab those straight off your current registration card, or if you're already ahead of the game and have a MyDMV account, you can just use that login, which usually needs your social security number or customer ID. You'll also need proof you passed an emissions test, but only if you live in an area that requires one. And this is a big one. You absolutely must have active auto insurance that meets Virginia's state limits. Have all that ready, and the rest is going to be an absolute breeze.
Now for the fun part. Section 3, Step-by-Step Renewal Guide. 5 minutes to legal on the roads.
This is where the magic happens. I want to frame this for you because it's a highly manageable, straightforward walkthrough. Here's the exact sequence of steps you'll take on the Virginia DMV website. First, pop open your browser and go to dmv.virginia.gov. Then click on their Online Services section. Second, select the specific option for Vehicle Registration Renewal. Third, the system's going to ask you to authenticate yourself. This is where you plug in that title and VIN we just talked about, or your MyDMV login. Step 4, you'll answer a few super simple compliance questions just to verify your status. Step 5, enter your payment details. And finally, and honestly, this is a massive benefit, Step 6 is printing your temporary registration card. This means the literal second you hit pay, you can print out a document that makes it completely legal for you to drive right away while you wait for the official mail. How cool is that? Okay, Section 4, Pro Tips and Common Issues. Let's maximize your savings and avoid those pesky pitfalls.
Now, what's really fascinating here is the compounding savings. Knowing the system's rules can literally put money back in your pocket. The state actually wants you to use this digital system, right? So they financially incentivize it. Consider this. If you do a standard 1-year renewal in person, you get 0 discount. But do it online? Boom, an automatic $1 discount. Now, here is the real pro tip. Take advantage of the multi-year savings. If you opt for a 2-year online renewal, you get that $1 online discount plus an extra $2 multi-year discount. Opt for 3 years, you get a $3 discount. It's such a brilliant little way to save some cash and, better yet, completely cross this chore off your to-do list for the next 36 months.
But we definitely need to talk about the pitfalls too. You actually have a 90-day window where you can still use the online portal to renew an expired registration after its expiration date. Which sounds great, right? But watch out, because doing so triggers an automatic $10 late penalty. So yes, the system is totally forgiving if it slips your mind, but that forgiveness is going to cost you $10. Timing absolutely matters here. And there's a huge difference between a lightning-fast 5-minute success and hitting a total brick wall. The online system is incredibly smart. It actively talks to other state databases. A smooth renewal happens when everything lines up. You've got active insurance, a past safety inspection, and you're all cleared on your local taxes. But you will face a blocked renewal if you're dealing with a suspended license, active administrative holds, or delinquent local property taxes. If you have any of those blockers on your record, the online portal will literally halt your transaction right then and there, and you will have no choice but to resolve those issues in person. So definitely make sure your slate is clean.
Let's move into Section 5, Confirmation and Payment Options. Time to secure your transaction and get your decals.
So, assuming your record is crystal clear, let's talk about how the DMV safely processes your money. The online portal is incredibly flexible. You can use any major credit card, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, you name it. You can also use a debit card as long as it has a Visa or MasterCard logo. Or, if you prefer going straight from the bank, you can set up a direct electronic fund transfer, which is basically an ACH transfer right out of your checking account. And please, rest assured, the Virginia DMV portal utilizes a highly secure encrypted authentication framework. Your financial and personal data is thoroughly protected the entire time.
And once you finally click that pay button, what actually happens next? Well, the standard timeline lays it out perfectly. Day 0 is today. You complete your payment and you print out that temporary card we talked about. From day 1 through 14, you just keep that printout in your glove box. That piece of paper proves you are legally registered while your fresh decals are moving through the postal system. Then, by day 15, your official decals and physical registration card should arrive right in your mailbox. A quick heads up though, the DMV specifically asks that you allow a full 15 days for the mail to arrive before you call them in a panic about missing decals. Give it time.
All right, our final section, Section 6, Troubleshooting and Official Support. What to do when things don't go as planned.
Look, we all know that even the absolute best technology has hiccups, right? And sometimes human situations are just complex. But there is a safety net if things don't go exactly as planned. If you hit a roadblock, please don't stress. While the system is built to be fully automated, the state recognizes that sometimes you just need a real human being to help you out.
Here are your specific avenues for getting that support. First up, if you get some kind of error, check your MyDMV account. It will usually tell you exactly what the specific hold is. If the website itself is just glitching out, you can call the DMV contact center for technical support. Now, if you have one of those compliance blocks we mentioned earlier, like those pesky unpaid local taxes, you absolutely must visit a local customer service center in person to clear it up. You can also visit a DMV Select partner. These are often local government offices that partner with the DMV, and they're great for localized in-person renewals if the online route just isn't working out for your specific situation.
As we wrap up this explainer, I need to remind you to always verify all information with the official Virginia DMV website at dmv.virginia.gov. Procedures, specific fee amounts, and state policies can, and honestly do, change over time. So you always want to consult their official resources regularly to get the absolute most current guidance. But ultimately, understanding this digital framework puts all the power right back in your hands. Just think about it for a second. What on earth are you going to do with all those hours you've saved this year by not standing in a line at the DMV?